The most expensive real estate in the world is your mind. Who owns it? Who or what has your attention? Is your thinking unlocking your future or locking you into the past? I want to take you to a place within yourself that you can't go by yourself. Welcome to the next level of innovative thinking. Let's talk about how to adopt a mindset of abundance. Oh, I'm mic'd up. Join me and let's mix it up. What's going on, family? How you doing? How you living? How's it going? What's happening? I hope you're doing well. What's good, good people? Yeah. Hope you're having a great day in a great way. It's going to get better. Yeah, it's going to get better. Please hit the thumbs up button on this video. Come on, family. Hit the thumbs up button on this video. While you're doing that, tap the subscribe button as well for this channel. I'm growing your greatness. Help me to grow our channel. We're going to have a conversation of illumination. We're getting ready to stretch the elasticity of your thinking. And as we're having this conversation of illumination, you know what we got to do? We got to turn the lights on. Come on, it's bright in here, but let's make it a little bit brighter. Come on, family. Hit the lights. Turn the lights on. How do you do that? Drop some emoji light bulbs in the chat. As a matter of fact, drop some emoji light bulbs in the chat. Let's light it up. We too lit to quit. We are the light of the world. We're gonna have a conversation of illumination. Let's jump right on into it. We are talking today about next level thinking. That's right. How to adopt a mindset of abundance. Come on, family, share this with somebody. Yeah. This is a channel for change. This is a channel that creates change. This is a channel that breaks chains. Family, pull out your crayons because we're getting ready to color outside the lines. Yes, we are. Gonna make it real colorful in here. And as I talk about making this a conversation of illumination, turning the lights on, all that stuff, could it be that sometimes it's dark around you because God has sent you to be the light? Could it possibly be that you are the one who is on assignment to be a light in dark places? So when you walk into a dark space, it literally is like God speaking, "Let there be light." Boom, and here you come. Here you walk right on in. Because here's the thing. One of the greatest skills of the 21st century is the skill of critical thinking. Come on, family. Type next level. Just type that. Next level. Too many of us be on the same level. I like that rap song. I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level. Yeah, we rapping it. We talking it, but are we actually walking it? Many of us, we are on the same level. Many of us, we are on an old level. We are on an archaic level of thinking. As I said before, one of the greatest skills of the 21st century is the skill of critical thinking. Being a critical thinker in a chaotic world And what I believe I'm talking to, I believe I'm not talking to chickens, I'm talking to eagles. If I'm shouting out who it is that you are, just type "that's me." I believe I'm talking to trendsetters and trailblazers. You ought to be typing "that's me." Movers and shakers, history makers, record breakers, creators and producers and leaders and disruptors. I like that. Innovators. You ought to be typing "that's me." To be any of that of what I said, here's what you have to be. You have to be an out-of-the-box thinker. You have to get to a place in your life to where you say, you know what? Every glass ceiling above me, I'm breaking that. No labels, no limits. Woo! Who am I talking to? I hope it's you. No labels, no limits. I'm living an unlimited life. No limitations formed against me shall prosper. Why is that? Many of us, we're stuck in a box. Versus breaking out of the box. You can't read the label when you're locked in the box. That's why this conversation is designed to be a conversation of illumination. We have to shift, family. We have to shift. I want to take you to a place within yourself that you can't go by yourself. That's what I'm here to be your tour guide. I'm here to be your coach. I'm here to be the person who's going to shift the landscape of your life so that you can see more than before, so that you can see yourself in a different way, from a different lens, from a different landscape. As I said before, the most expensive real estate in the world is your mind. Why do you think this is you're marketed to so much? Why do you think there are ads? Why do you think particular organizations have a marketing agency? Well, they want to continue to send you the same message over and over and over again. Why do you think they call them TV programs? Programming your mind, programming your thinking. TV, television, TV, tunnel vision. And here's what you have to do. You have to understand that the most expensive real estate in the world is your mind. Who owns it? Who's marketing to it? What am I imbibing? What am I listening to? What am I thinking about? Who has my attention? What has my attention? What flows in it? What flows through it? I have to think counterculture to what the culture wants me to do and how the culture wants me to think. I have to be innovative. I have to be expansive in my approach and my methodology and my psychology. Let me give you a pictorial ponderable. Let me give you a pictorial ponderable. That's what I want to do. Let me give you a pictorial ponderable. Do you know why advertising and marketing is so powerful? It's so powerful because through their phraseology, the wording, them being able to bloviate and be loquacious and be intoxicated with the exuberance of their intellectual verbosity, they have a way of painting pictures in your mind so that you can see yourself living in it. Oh yeah, that house. Ooh, I like that magazine, Architectural Digest. I can digest that thought. Ooh, that Land Rover, that Range Rover, that Rolls Royce, that Bentley, that Maybach, that big body Benz. That double R. I ain't talking about Rick Ross either. I'm talking about Rolls Royce. I ain't talking about Rolls Royce, y'all. That's old school for y'all. That's old school. You don't remember that one. You don't remember that singer. You can see yourself living in it. You can see yourself driving it. You can see yourself wearing it. Oh, come on. You Gucci down to the socks. Louis Vuitton, Prada, Gucci. Shopping at needless markups. Well, you know, Neiman Marcus. Vera Wang. Making it rain at Ville Rain. They paint the image for you to live in it, for you to drive in it, for you to wear it, for you to try to become it. And here's the thing. A picture's worth 1,000 words. And since a picture is worth 1,000 words, this is what you don't do. You don't sell it, you storytell it. And that's why Jesus was such a master storyteller. He spoke in parables. He was able to make the spiritual practical. In the midst of the supernatural type of teachings, he was able to convey it in a way that still spoke to people's natural element. He was able to paint the images. Yeah. Parable of the sower. Parable of the talents. All these particular parables, these stories. And here's the thing. Just type big thinker. Come on, family. Type think big. Type think big. Type think big. Here's the thing about education. A lot of us, we went to school, but we didn't get an education. Because school teaches you how to think. School teaches you what to think. But it doesn't teach you how to think. Let me say that again. School teaches you what to think, but it doesn't teach you how to think. And you have to understand this. Your mind is so powerful. Your mind is so important. Simply because your mind is for more than just memorization. Why is that so important? The difference between how to think and what to think. Because if you only teach me what to think, you insult me. You know how you insult me? You insult my intelligence because you never give me the opportunity to problem solve. You never give me the opportunity to strategize, to mobilize, to organize thoughts in my mind, to move into a place of expansive thinking. And expansive thinking is a skill that is necessary to be a critical thinker in a chaotic world. Come on. Where's the next wave of politicians? Where's the next wave of lawyers? Where's the next wave of doctors? Where's the next wave of astrophysicists? Where's the next wave of inventors? Where's the next wave of innovators? Where's the next wave of those who are in graphic design and technology and in health industry and in wellness and in arts and in entertainment and in religion? Come on. Am I talking to you? The next wave of those in litigation. Because here's the thing. The average person never succeeds because every decision they make is driven by their feelings. Woo! Average person never succeeds because everything is driven by their emotions. Where's that super singing songstress, sister soldier by the name of Vivian Green? Emotional roller coaster. Loving you ain't never helped me. Loving you was never good for me. That emotional roller coaster that you're on. Come on, you eat based on your emotions. You're an emotional eater. 2 p.m. you want a honey bun. 7 p.m. you want salmon. Emotional eater. You're an emotional spender. Got 50 boxes from Amazon waiting outside your front door right now. I just needed me some retail therapy. Based upon your bank account, you didn't need none of that at all. You said that you were going to budget. Emotional. You're driven by your feelings, and your feelings are now driving you up a wall. Stop giving your emotions the keys to drive you crazy. I'm throwing a lot of HTAs out here today. Hard Truth Alerts, if you don't know what that is. HTC, Hard Truth Conversations. Come on, family, type get control. I have to get control of my thinking. I have to get control of my mindset. When you allow your emotions to dictate to you, then you will always be a victim of circumstance. Get control. Come on, type it. Get control. If you want to get control, if you want to take back your personal convictions, if you want to get your personal power back, you have to manage your emotions. We're having a very courageous conversation right now. We're having a very colorful conversation right now. And it's very colorful in here, if I do say so myself. So based upon it being very, very colorful in here, why is that? It's not just black letters on a white background. No, it's very, very colorful in here simply because we've got amazing members who have purchased badges. Cheers for 3 tiers. Those 3 tiers are VIP, you're a very important person with a very important purpose. Royalty, king, queen, your royalty demands loyalty. Then we got OQP, only quality people. You up with OQP? Yeah, you know me. Go ahead and get a badge now. You say, well, how do I do that? Say less. Tap join right here on this channel. Tap join. And the beautiful thing about it is just not that it changes the color of your words or the characters. You get access to a lot of content in what I call Connor's Corner. There's a lot of Connor's Corner content going on. A little bit of coaching. A lot of empowerment, behind the scenes information, behind the scenes footage, things that you will never see on my social media page, much less right here on the YouTube channel. Membership has its privileges. You got to become a member to get access to all of the things that membership affords you. We're talking right now, right here on In the Mix. We're mixing it up, talking about next level thinking. Next level thinking is about shifting. Next level thinking is about adopting a mindset of abundance. That's what it's about. Adopting a mindset of abundance. You got to overcome your emotions. You can't allow your emotions to dictate to you. Nothing is wrong with having emotions. Only problem is when emotions have you. Nothing is wrong with having emotions. Emotions are just bad leaders. Feel your emotions, but don't live in your emotions. Well, I feel this way. I feel that way. Well, here's the thing. Feelings come and go. Let me say it again. Feelings come and feelings go. Why are you allowing yourself to be controlled by your feelings? You are not subject to be controlled by your feelings. You have to process your thinking at a higher level. You have to process your thinking at a higher dimension. You are not called, I need you to hear me, you are not called to live primal. No, you were called to live powerful. Let me say that again. You were not called to live primal. You were called to live powerful. And how do you live powerful? You live powerful by getting control of your emotions. I just want to interrupt this regularly scheduled program to bring you this important announcement. I want you to stick and stay. More is on the way. Breakthroughs on the other side of this break. After these messages, I'll be right back. Family, listen and lean in. Don't you think it's time to grow your greatness? No, seriously, it's just us talking. If you intend to soar, you need to visit theeaglesacademy.com/store. Why? Because I want you to join my mailing list. I want you to get all the solutions, the strategies, and the systems to write that best-selling book. You know it's in you. You know it's your time. Time to cultivate your communication skills. Develop, learn the art of communication. So much more. Visit theeaglesacademy.com/store so you can soar. Yes, y'all. And we don't stop. Come on, family. I need you to heed to these resources that you've heard. Let's get back to the word. We're talking about next level thinking, how to adopt a mindset of abundance. Come on, family. Just type abundance. Abundance. Blessed in the city. Blessed in the field. Blessed where I'm going. Blessed when I'm coming. I'm the head, not the tail. I'm above, not beneath. Whatever I put my hands to, it prospers. That's the type of abundance mindset that we have to adopt. And here's the thing. We have to affirm it until we become it. Why? Because 75% of our thoughts, based upon researchers, each and every single day, those thoughts are negative. I have to negate the negative. Too many of us have knots in our thoughts of what we're not going to be, what we're not going to become, of what we're not going to do. Dealing with all these emotional snipers, what you can't see, but it sees you. And you can't fix what you won't find. You can't fix what you can't find. I need you to hear me. Got to get control of my mind. Why? Because I have to, if I'm going to have a thought that's anything related to not, it ought to be the fact that my not yet is greater than greater than my right now. Let me say that twice because it's also nice. My not yet is greater than my right now. Where I'm headed is greater than where I've been. Where I'm headed is greater than where I am right now. Where I'm going is greater than where I'm coming from. What I'm getting ready to do is greater than what I've done. You're not subject to live primal. You are called to live powerful. You are not this or that. I need you to understand this. Society don't even want you to believe that you're this or that anyway. But I want to let you know that you're not this or that. You are this and that. You the juice and the squeeze. You're blessed and highly favored. You are not built for boxes. You're built to break the box. Why is that? Because God broke the mold when he molded you, when he formed you, when he shaped you, when you have become, like the psalmist said, fearfully and wonderfully made. Before I formed you in the belly, I knew you, like he told you in Jeremiah. I'm not giving any credulity or credibility to your parents because, yeah, they helped to assist in bringing you into this world. But I'm the one who hatched you in my mind before the foundation of the world. God fashioned and formed you for such a time as this, for such a purpose as this. If you don't discover your purpose, you will always be aimless. Isn't it interesting? You go on a target, but you still don't know your aim. So you know how to be a purchaser, but you don't know how to be a producer. You know how to be a consumer, but you don't know how to be a creator. You'll shop at Target, but your life is aimless. Who am I talking to? Don't act like it ain't you. I want you to think about this concept. Could it be that it's dark all around you because God has sent you to be the light? Could it be that you're the answer that you're praying about. Family, just type this. Type, I'm the answer. Type, I'm the answer. Type, I'm the answer. I need you to lift your mindset to another dimension. I need you to lift your mindset out of Lodabar. I need you to lift your mindset out of what people said about you and what people did to you and how people never came through for you and how you came from this particular place of abject poverty and how you came from the hood to where you feel like you can't do no good and how people dropped you and how people maligned you. And as a result of it, because of the fear, the father wounds and the mother wounds and the fearfulness and the risk aversion mindset that you have adopted, now you always live less than who it is that you were supposed to become. You live less than what you were supposed to overcome. You have allowed people to tell you what you could never be, what you could never become, what you could never overcome, what you could never recover from. But I come to let you know that that's a lie. It's a lie. Stop adopting a lie identity and grab a hold to your real identity. Come on, family, type, I'm the answer. Why is this so significant? Why is this so important? Because if you're living your life purposeless, aimless, you need to realize this. When you don't know your purpose, you cause problems. When you know your purpose and walk in it, you solve problems. Come on, family, just type this. I'm a problem solver. I am a problem solver. I am a champion. I am a mover. I am a shaker. I am a trendsetter. I am a big thinker. I am an innovator. Why are those words, I am, so significant and so important? Simply because the two most powerful words that you can ever use in the English lexicon, in any type of lexicon at all, connected to language, are the words I am. Because whatever you say after those words now speaks to the lot of your life. God told Moses to go to Pharaoh, and Moses said, well, what should I say? God told him to say, I am that I am. Whatever you need me to be, I can be that. Whatever you need me to do, I can do that. I am that I am. Two most powerful words you can ever use is I am. And too many of us tell ourselves what we're not. You keep telling yourself that you are a failure. You keep telling yourself, well, I don't want to get this. I don't want this to happen to me. And because you keep forecasting what you don't want to happen to you, it happens to you. Think about this in scripture, in the Tower of Babel, as they were building that. They talked about coming together and building a tower. The first skyscraper ever built. They kept on building it. Would have went through the heavens, into heaven. They wanted to do that. They were all of one voice. One language, rather. And they said, let us build this, lest we be scattered. They talked out of fear. To a certain degree, they were building out of fear. God looked over the balcony of heaven, and guess what? He knew what they said. He heard what they said. And based upon what they said became the lot of their life. They were scattered. God came down and confused the languages, confused their language. And that's why we got so many different languages right now. Because this is of one people. They are united and they will do whatever it is that they will. Could it possibly be that you will have what you will based upon the words that come out of your mouth? I don't know if you ever seen the movie Rush Hour, but let me not rush through this hour. Let me hurry up and take my time. What did Chris Tucker say? Can you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Yes, I can, because your words create your world. What you speak into the atmosphere will appear. Your future or your funeral is on the tip of your tongue. Death and life is in the power of the tongue. This is what you need to start doing. You need to start saying, and you need to start seeing yourself as the fact that you are God's highest expression of genius, of ideas, of intelligence, given as a gift to humanity. What do I mean by that? You, my brother, you, my sister, you, my brother from another mother, you, my sister from another mister, are a red box and a gold bow. You are a gift to the world. The tragedy is to be gifted, but to never open the package. Some of you saying, well, yeah, I have opened the package, but are you using what's in the package? That's even farther indictment. Furthermore, a greater tragedy, because you're packaged with purpose, promise, possibility, and potential. What are you doing with what you've been given? Too many of us are in a place of timidity. Are you hearing me? Paul told a timid Timothy, stir up the gift. Proverbs says your gift will make room for you and bring you before great men. But the great Pablo Picasso, one of the greatest painters of all time, said the meaning of life is to find your gift. The purpose of life is to give your gift away. You're selfish if you hold it and you don't share it. Are you hearing me? Your gift is not for you. It's to empower somebody to grow through what it is that they're going through. Come on, family. Drop an emoji gift box in the chat and just type, I'm gifted. I'm gifted. And here's the thing. Oftentimes, if you are gifted, you will be afflicted. You'll have to grow through some stuff. If you're not hitting the thumbs up button on this video, thank you, prompter. Hit the thumbs up button on this video. Come on, family. We're having a courageous conversation. Drop a super chat. Drop a super sticker. We're having a super conversation. If you're gifted, you will be afflicted. But the trying of your faith worketh patience. Patience, experience hope. I have to grow through some things. Einstein said this: you can't solve a problem on the level on which it was created. Family, this is next level conversation. Next level thinking right here. Next level thinking. Because for most of us, the hardest thing for many of us to do is to think. Let me give you a homework assignment real quickly. This might be the first homework assignment I've ever given on the YouTube side. We do a lot of that in my Eagles community. Family, do yourself a favor and join our Eagles community. You have a marketplace mandate and you need to learn how to manifest that. You need to learn how to maximize that. Join us, theeaglesacademy.com. When you get there, tap the join now button, fill out the form. I guarantee you're going to be transformed in your spiritual gifts, in your emotional intelligence, in your relational intelligence, in your ideas, your impact, your influence, receiving strategy, structure, solutions, and systems to take your vision to another dimension. You owe it to you to move into a greater place of next level thinking. I want to see your face in our digital space. Einstein said you cannot solve a problem on the level on which it was created. What do I mean by that? To solve the problem of your past, you need next level thinking to shift and soar into your future. You can't marry your future until you divorce your past. And let me give you this one for free. You know your future is ready for you when your past wants you back. But what you can't do, you can't go back. What you can't do, don't you dare look back. Who am I talking to? Stop going back to what God delivered you from. You got to detach from the attachment so you can live in love, in divine alignment for your divine assignment. Do I have people in my life who are attachments, or do I have people in my life who are assignments? Because assignments put me in alignment. Attachments pull me out of alignment. This is good. You ain't got to tell me. I know it is. It is. This is shifting somebody's mind. Why is that? Because whatever you imagine will emerge. Come on, family. And just type visualize. Why? What is the power of visualization? When I visualize, I'm able to strategize. When I visualize, I'm able to mobilize. When I visualize, I'm able to optimize. When I visualize, I internalize. When I visualize, I'm able to open my spiritual eyes. Something's happening. Something is happening. I feel it happening. I feel it happening. I feel somebody shifting. I feel somebody moving. I feel somebody shaking. I feel somebody's shackles in their mind coming off. Why? Because chains are no longer metal. Now they are mental. But I believe every mental shackle on your life is being broken even now. The mental shackle of poverty is being broken right now. The mental shackle that came because of the divorce, and the divorce seemingly became a death. The mental shackle is breaking off of your life because of the father wounds, because of the mother wounds, because of the mistreatment, because of the abuse, because of all of the things that kept you feeling deleterious to your destiny. The shackles are falling off. Get the shackles off my feet so I can dance. Mary, Erica and Tina. Family, whatever you imagine will emerge in your life. And I need you to hear me. Your thought life is so important. Your thoughts should be different from last year to where you are this year. Your thoughts should be different this month from where they were last month. And here's the thing. Yeah, come on, family. Type elevate. 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 Only obligation is to tell it straight. Family, drop a super chat, drop a super sticker. If you're watching us on Facebook, drop some Facebook stars. This is a conversation intended to make you shine. Drop some Facebook stars. Only when it is darkest can you see the stars. Shoot for the moon. You may not get there, but at least you'll land among the stars. Send some Facebook stars. Your thoughts should be different from last year. Your thoughts should be different from last month. And here's the question. Are your thoughts limiting your life? Because limited thoughts lead to limited beliefs. I can believe no higher than I think. I think, therefore I am. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. I can live no higher than my thought life. I need you to shift your mind. Shift your mindset. I need you to shift your mindset, family. You got to shift your mindset from I have to into I get to. Come on, family. You got to shift your mindset from I have to into I get to. I have to go to school today. No, I get to. I get to advance myself in the place of learning. I have to go to the job today. I get to because what? I'm able to accrue finances. I'm able to build my network. My network determines my net worth. I'm able to take a step closer into a place of greater promotion. Why? Because my gift is making room for me. My work ethic is making room for me. I have to apply for this job. No, I get to do it because I have the requisite skills that people need. I may not be an entrepreneur right now, but I am an intrapreneur. Yeah. Maybe I'm entrepreneur and I'm intrapreneur at the same time. I'm balancing a job and a dream, and I'm working my job like my dream until my dream becomes my job. I'm working my dream like my job until my dream becomes my job. Come on, family, type VIP. Very important purpose. Type B3. Bigger, better, brighter. Build back better. I'm giving you your vitamin B3 shot right now. I need you to shift your mindset from I have to into I get to. I have to do this workout today. No, I get to do this workout today. Why? Because I'm grateful for the activity of my limbs. I'm grateful for the opportunity to be able to work out my body. Why? Because there's somebody who is confined to a wheelchair. Somebody who wishes that they could do what I do. And so I don't take it for granted. I'm grateful, but I'm also compassionate when I see other people who may be lacking in a place of mobility or may not have all the mental faculties that I have, may have other disabilities. And I was speaking to some incredible young leaders who are dealing with some disabilities. They've been labeled, they've been classified. I told them, listen, no limits, no labels on your life. You can't spell inability or disability without the word ability. I need you to find the ability in every disability. I need you to find the ability in every inability. You may be different, but you're not deficient. And your difference is what gives you your superpower. Too many of us, we never step into a place of our superpower simply because we have distorted thinking. And this is what we need to do. We need to eliminate distorted thinking and we need to adopt disruptive thinking. Courageous conversation, family. Courageous conversation. Some things are caught, some things are taught. This is going to be both. I hope you're catching when I'm teaching. I hope you're picking up what I'm putting down. We have to shift from distorted thinking and adopt disruptive thinking. Disruptive thinking. What is that all about? Disruptive thinking says, I need to think leadership. I need to think ownership. I need to think sole proprietorship. Disruptive thinking means, here it is, I'm innovative. I have the inventive mind. It is me praying that God would make me like Daniel, 10 times smarter than all of my peers. That's what it's about. It is about being genius. It is about me living counter culture. It is me growing and developing. It is me adopting the mind of Christ. Let this mind be in you, which was also in Christ Jesus. Be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. I'll keep you in perfect peace if you keep your mind stayed on me. It is like what Jesus did in Luke. Jesus grew in wisdom and in stature and in favor with God and with man. What am I doing to grow in wisdom and in stature and in favor? Why? Because God's going to give you favor that money cannot buy. Disruptive thinking says there's a level of genius in me. Everybody is born a genius. Every human being is born a genius. The hard part is to remain a genius as we grow older. Why? Because society, the culture, this world, people's opinions that become our prison, pull out our inner genius, causes it to eradicate, causes us to think small and diminutive. When we got to cultivate that creativity, you got to color outside the lines. You got to be unconventional. You got to be avant-garde. Here's what you got to do. A disruptive thinker is going to challenge the norms. A disruptive thinker is going to ask why. A disruptive thinker is going to be a critical thinker in a chaotic world. A disruptive thinker is thinking bigger than their bank account. They're thinking bigger than their background. They're thinking bigger than their boulevard. They're thinking bigger than their block. They're thinking bigger than their borough. They're thinking bigger than the box because they're breaking every box. You know what disruption is about? Disruption is about something bigger than you. And the problem that you have is that you think the world revolves around you. You think it's all about you. When in many cases, you're just a speck on this planet. And what God gave you, He gave you inventive, innovative skills to be bigger than where it is that you are, than what people said that you are. It's about thinking more and before. Family, just type is bigger than me. Why is it bigger than me? It's bigger than me because this is about my family. It's bigger than me because this is about my generation. It's bigger than me because this is about my children. It's bigger than me because this is about my spouse. It's bigger than me because this is about my house. It's bigger than me because this is about me breaking generational curses. It's bigger than me because this is about me stepping into generational blessings. It's bigger than me because this is about those who are coming after me. It's so much bigger than you because generation upon generation upon generation, you being the great, 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 great grandfather, you being the great, 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 great grandmother, and your family putting your photo up in the church, in the home, in the school, in the community, in the environment, in the fellowship hall wall, in the 5-story mansion, in the skyscraper, in the tower, and saying we live the life that we live simply because she did this. We live the life that we live simply because he did that. Because you were not risk averse. You took a calculated risk. You were the one who understood that an entrepreneur is like someone who jumps off a cliff and builds a plane on the way down without a parachute. It's going to be risk and reward, but there is no reward without taking the risk. You lived counterculture. because you recognize, here it is, that you have been created to shift the culture. You may not have a microphone, but you do have a mandate. You may not have a pulpit, but you do have a platform. You may not have a title, but you do have a function. You may not have a PhD, but you do have a PhD. May not have went to Ivy League school. You may have graduated from the University of Adversity, but the school, or from the School of Hard Knocks. But ask and it shall be given. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and the door shall be open. Family, it's time to open the door of your mind. It's time to move into a new level of thinking. Come on, family, type next level. Next level thinking gets me to next level finances. Next level thinking gets me to next level love. Next level thinking gets me to next level healing. Next level thinking gets me to a next level deliverance. Next level thinking gets me to next level breakthrough. Next level thinking gets me to next level open doors. Next level thinking gets me to next level opportunities. Welcome to the next level. I heard somebody say, whenever you're reading a book, you never want to skip over the words that you don't know. That's one. But secondly, read who the author quotes. Yeah, that's some game for you. Want to take your mindset to another level? Want to stretch the elasticity of your thought and your thinking? Read who the author quotes. But here's the cautionary tale. Here's the disclaimer for you. Here is what you need to understand about that. The caveat. That's the word I was looking for. The disclaimer, the cautionary tale, here's the caveat. That whenever you read who the author quotes, if you go and start to read who they quoted, it's like another level of the food chain. Because whoever they're quoting is on a different wavelength than they are. Their thought is more expansive on that particular topic, that particular subject matter, that particular genre. And so guess what? As the reader, I've got to take my mind to another dimension or I will have a suspension of thought. And I want to talk to you right now. For you to get to the place of where it is that you are, the level that you have been thinking on is not the necessary element to where you're going to go, because where you're going, you have to think on a greater level. I got to speak on a different level. I got to think on a different level. I got to communicate on a different level. I got to love on a different level. Come on, family, type new level. Type new level, next level. What takes me here won't keep me there. And what I use to get here is not good enough to stay there. I'm showing you how to get there from here. Next level. Next level. God's calling you to go to the next level. God's maturing you so that you can handle the next level. God is shifting your thoughts and downloading ideas to become your income, contacts to become your contracts for the next level. Where you were thinking, how you are thinking is keeping you right where you are. I think, therefore I am. And I have to adopt a new level and a new wave of thinking so that I can adjust how I'm living. Family, this is a good place to sow. I want you to sow where you grow. I want you to sow where you go. I want you to sow where you soar. Why is that? Because God wants to do exceedingly abundantly above all that you can ask or think. No limits, no boundaries, no barriers. We sing those songs, but we don't live that life. Now it's time for you to write the soundtrack for your future. I want you to sow into your next level of thinking. I want you to sow into your next level of abundance, adopting a mindset for abundance. Come on, this is your season of abundance. This is your season of overflow. I want you to sow into where you're going. I want you to sow into where you're growing. I want you to sow into how you're evolving. I want you to sow into how you're elevating. Next level thinking. Next level sowing. Next level offering. Next level giving. Next level living. Next level driving. Next level shopping. Next level creating. Next level producing. Next level loving. Next level building. Family, I want you to sow that seed right now. I want you to sow into your next level. Not as a debt that you owe, but as a seed that you sow. I want you to sow via super chat, via super sticker. You can do that. Facebook family who's watching me, you can sow via super chat, super sticker if you come over here to the YouTube side, but also you can sow through the stars. Yeah. There's a stars option right there on the Facebook side. Send Facebook stars. That's how you can sow as well. Cash App, $Access Identity. PayPal. Zelle, EddieConnorJr at Gmail. You can sow electronically. And hear me, as you're sowing your seed, I want you to name your seed. I'm believing 30, 60, 100 fold for you. You're sowing into good ground. You're sowing into innovative ground. You're sowing into trend-setting ground. You're sowing into trailblazing ground. You're sowing into box-breaking ground. Counter-culture ground. Next-level thinking ground. And it's going to reap a harvest of blessings. Sow that seed, and as you sow it, I want you to name it. Maybe you're naming your seed next level love, next level peace, next level joy. I don't know what you're naming your seed, but I want to join my faith with yours. Because even this technology is a touch point. Yeah. Where two or three are touching and agreeing. And we're touching via technology. Via this medium, that whatever you believe in, God's going to do it. Not just anything, but all things are possible to he or she that believeth. Why? Because you're a disruptive thinker. You're a next level thinker. Next level. Family, if you're not a member of our YouTube channel, I do want you to tap the join button, become a member. Conversations like this is why you need to get a badge, VIP, Royalty, OQP. You up with OQP? Yeah, you know me. Unlock all of our exclusive behind the scenes content, footage, Connor's Corner content. I don't share it on my social media. Won't share it. I don't share it on the YouTube channel. I won't share it. It's only a part of being a member. Membership has its privileges. So unlock that other portion of this YouTube content in our membership portal. Membership has its privileges. If you're not a member of our Eagles community, come on, family. I want to teach you how to get better at speaking. I want to teach you how to develop your spiritual gifts, your purpose, your emotional intelligence, your relational intelligence, showing you how to soar into greater success and purpose, how to maximize your marketplace mandate. It's time for you to invest in you. Time for you to get all the requisite skills and the intangibles, and for you to maximize your mindset, your skill set, your tool set, to be an asset in any particular environment, for you to get the strategies, the systems, the structure, the solutions to take your vision to another dimension. Why is that? Because coaches see what you can't. Coaches address what you miss. Let me coach you. Let me mentor you. Let me show you. Let me teach you. Let me train you. Let me advise you. The greatest gift that any teacher can give you is speed. I'm boiling it down to its granular level. What I've learned in decades and giving it to you in days. Today, right now, go ahead and become a member of our Eagles community. Yeah, YouTube channel as well, but definitely our Eagles community. I go further and farther than what I share here. Go right now, theeaglesacademy.com. When you get there, tap the join now button, fill out the form, be transformed. I'm not talking to the curious right now. I'm talking to those who are serious. Theeaglesacademy.com. When you get there, tap the join now button, fill out the form, and I guarantee you'll be transformed. What's your ETA? Yeah, your estimated time of arrival to where you're going to launch with us to the next dimension. Go right now. Go right now. Come on, family. Drop some eagle emojis in the chat. Drop some eagle emojis in the chat, as a matter of fact. Family, in the mix is out of time. Yeah, but y'all know I'm not out of truth. So I want to thank you for rocking with me. I want to thank you for rolling with me. I want to thank you for riding with me. I want to thank you for rocking with me, riding with me, rolling with me. Why? Because that's just how we roll. Yep, and we keep on rolling like this. On In the Mix, Monday through Friday. And we're here on the digital airwaves of YouTube. While you're here on the YouTube side, make sure that you like. If you haven't commented, like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button on this channel. Don't be a ghost follower. Come on, follow us. Hit the subscribe button on this channel. I'm growing your greatness. Help me to grow the channel. We mix it up right here on the YouTube side, but also on the sister satellite stations on social media. Follow me on social media. Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok. We don't stop at EddieConnorJr. Come on, family. Put some respect on my name. EddieConnorJr. If I can help you, if I can serve you in any way, don't hesitate. Please reach out to me. If you're looking for a dynamic speaker, look no further. I'm the man for the job. So as a result of that, I want you to invite me to speak at your church, your conference, your community center, your school, your graduation, your college, your session. Come on, family, let's make some progression. Email me to invite me. info@EddieConnor.com. Yours truly, Dr. Eddie, your main man, 100 grand, your brother. And I mean that from another mother. Family has been fun, but you know, brother, gotta run. So I want you to know it's been a privilege and a pleasure, a treat and a treasure, a joy beyond measure. But I want you, yes, you, next level thinker, to remember to keep the faith and believe it's going to be bigger, better, brighter, peace, and a whole lot of love. Keep soaring higher. So what's your ETA? Your destiny is waiting for you to launch into your next dimension. You know, I realize one of the greatest gifts that a teacher can give you is speed. What do I mean? They can take what they've learned in decades and give it to you in days, moments, and months, and give it to you and instruct you in minutes. This is exactly what I do in my Eagles community. I want you to go to theeaglesacademy.com right now to get access to my private mentorship group where I coach, teach, train, mentor you to transform your thinking by increasing your ideas, your impact, and your influence. You need to know that you were created to soar into more and become more. I want to be your coach. I want to be your tour guide to help you to navigate the landscape of your potential and take you to a place within yourself that you can't go by yourself. It's your time to move into new realms of abundance, to reimagine, reshape, rethink your life, and influence your future through your spiritual gifts, development of your purpose, the emotional intelligence, relational intelligence, business acumen, to maximize your marketplace mandate, and so much more. And our Eagles community is where we learn, we lead, we laugh, and we love on a greater level. I want you to aspire higher with us. Get your wings to win, and let's soar into more at theeaglesacademy.com. Can't wait to see your face in our digital space.